Hey Flosstube, I'm Michelle. If you're new to my channel name is Farm Girl. I have no idea what number this is. I think this might be my 15th Flosstube video. So I'm actually coming up. I mean, I'm not coming up on a year. I think the beginning of August. So I have like 3 more months, 9 months and 15 videos. But that can't be right. Huh. I'll have to look. Doesn't seem quite right, but anyways, okay, so I have a little story and I have a little bone to pick. Someone who goes by the name of Primitive Stitcher, Suzette, mentioned on her video yesterday that, I don't know, she didn't really clarify, but it kind of sounded like she's blaming me for her Mania start. And Suzette, I told her, she said she wasn't going to participate. And I said that, I didn't go back and look, but I vaguely remember saying something to the effect of, that's too bad. She was my favorite person to follow last year during Mania. She had so many, her and I have such a similar stitching style. Everything she stitches, I love. She's enabled me on a ton of stuff and I really enjoy her videos. And last year during Mania, she just had so many starts and she really went at it. She finished a bunch and it was just really fun and I really looked forward to seeing her progress. So I did say it was a bummer that she wasn't really going to participate like she did last year, because I want to say she did 36 starts last year, but I could be totally wrong. But I don't know. It's worth going back and looking. One of my favorites that she did, I think she did Save the Bees. I think that was a Mania start and she finished that. And I think, now I'm over the age of 40, so I don't remember like I used to. I think that was a chart that she won in a giveaway from Emily C. I think. And that is on my list of things to stitch. And then she stitched it for her daughter. And she put it in this gray frame and it was gorgeous. So anywhoosies, I did participate in Mania last year. I wasn't doing videos, but my problem is really follow through. Like, I don't know. If there's nobody there to, to keep me honest, then whatever. So I had 15 projects. So the biggest problem was I had 15 projects that I threw into a basket. It was like a milk crate tote, like you see the blue one right here. It was one of those. It's actually what I'm keeping my Year of Whip stuff in right now. And I didn't kit them up. It was, I think I had fabric for most of them, but I kind of thought I would do it as I went, and that's where I went wrong. So I ended up, and that kind of got me frustrated. So I had planned 15. And I think this is either year 3 or 4 of Mania. It started out with 15 new starts for the month of May. And I want to say it was either last year or the year before, the Stash Queen, Katie, she did, I think that's when it went to 31. And some people follow suit and some people don't. And it's been kind of fun to watch the progression and what people use it for. And so yeah, so a lot of my Year of Whips were actually things that I had planned on doing for Stitch Mania, and that's why a lot of them, if you have followed me for a long time, you know that a lot of those weren't started, and that's the reason why, and some of them still aren't started. Actually, 2 of them are going to be started this month, so it's working out great. Anyways, I posted in Stitch Mania today, and I posted on Instagram, and the one thing I thought was so funny is everybody keeps talking about my tote. So this is my Stitch Mania tote. These are all of my projects. Oh, it's a random thread here. So funny. Everybody keeps asking me, where'd you get your tote? It's like a faux leather tote, and I actually bought it at Kohl's like 10 years ago, so they're no longer available. And I have, you can see, here are the matching file folders. I actually bought them for my oldest daughter, who's now 24. And when she was, we redid her room when she was like 14. Oh, she may have even been younger. I think when she went to her teenage room, maybe she was 12 or 13. But this was like part of her decor, her stuff that sat on the shelves. So yeah, it's a nice big tote and it fits those file folders in there perfectly. So anyways, I have 31 starts planned. My last two, I am buying the charts and they have not arrived yet. I actually haven't ordered them yet, but I'll save those to the end, and I will only be starting those if I finish and follow through. So I've kind of made a reward system for myself so that I follow through, and they're charts that I'm like really want to do. And so this year I've just decided that this will keep me motivated. I'll have lots of projects to do. I'm keeping some of them smaller. I'm not really a huge stitcher, or a big project stitcher, so some are really small, some are ornaments, and just small to medium projects that I know I'm capable. I mean, am I going to get all of them done by the end of the year? Probably not. But they'll be my year of whips, just like my Mania starts from last year, which I finished before the end of the year, from October when we started. I finished like 10 projects. So I definitely think it's doable, and they'll be my year of whips for this year. And I still have some of my year of whips challenges to do, and actually a couple to start, but I've got a pretty good grip on that, so I'm not worried about that at all. So, and I think I only have like 6 or 7 left. So anyways, and this is in no particular order. I'm just going to pull out what appeals to me for the day. And I'm going to, I'll go over my fabric and thread choices and stuff as I actually stitch them. Otherwise, this will turn into eternity. Well, yes, this is my Beth Twist mug from Heartstring Samplery. I bought the PDFs for, this is probably my favorite. And I can't remember the design, but it's on our website. It's adorable. So I have I think I bought 4 of the PDFs. And then I just ordered the mugs, actually through Costco, same place she got them. So directions are on our website too, how to order them. And it's really easy. If you've ever done like a photo book, you can totally do one of these. And I switched where I'm still in my craft room. So I normally sit in front of this here, but this window, it's raining today. So my hair is it's humid. And then I just came in from outside and got rained on. Because I had to go feed the babies. I have babies in a bucket downstairs. We have 2 more. We have babies 22 and 23, just born. I have another, and she was due last Wednesday, and she finally had her babies on Saturday. And of course, we weren't home. My daughter had prom. Her and her boyfriend were so beautiful. They're so cute. Her boyfriend's name is Anderson. They clean up nice. They're good looking kids. I'll insert a picture here. So yeah, so they had a really good time, and I'm glad it's over because it was fairly stressful. And her hair was so pretty, and it was a lot of fun to treat her because she is a girly girl and she appreciates all this stuff, and we don't get to do it very often. So her sister took her last weekend to go get her nails done. Allie is my oldest daughter, and her boyfriend are actually in the Florida Keys right now on her first big girl vacation, first vacation that they've taken on her own. It was so nice because they flew Delta, and Delta bumped them to a direct flight. They did have a flight with a layover, but they saw he had used some military rewards. They asked him about it when they checked in and stuck him on a different direct flight, and gave him a few other perks, which was really awesome. So they both are in school full time. They have 2 toddlers, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And they are both going to school, and they both work full time, own a home. I mean, she's a little mini me. Yeah, super hardworking, and so is he. So this is well deserved. They're gone for 9 days. Anyways, back to, I want to do, before I go into my starts, I did get something in the mail today that I wanted to share with you, and I just want to say, Marlene, thank you so much. Marlene of Stitchin' by the Lake, and no G, I mean Stitchin' by the Lake. She found this at a thrift store, and she sent it to me. How sweet is that? So that's me and my Sunday digs, and that's Farm Boy right there. But this is so sweet. She showed it on her video, and then, yeah, she sent me a message and asked if she could send it to me, and it's so cute. It's actually, it's like really nicely framed, and it's got like an anti-glare. You can see it's got glass in it, but it's like an anti-glare. It's really nice. So, yeah. I love the horse. Look at the horse. Look at how that's stitched. Isn't that cute? I'm pretending it's a gypsy banner because that's what I've always wanted. And it looks like it could have some fringe here. So it's really adorable. I might rechart this sheet. No, I'm just kidding. Into a goat. Just kidding. But yeah. So thank you so much, Marlene. That was so sweet of you to think of me. And she sent me a project bag too. How cute is that? That'll be perfect for my 4th of July starts. Thank you so much. I love project bags. Love, love, love them. This one's really cute and really well made. I think, I don't know if she made this or not, but I have a bunch of fabric to start on, but I have not gotten around to them yet. So I'm so thankful for this. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you for thinking of me. You're the sweetest lady ever. So glad I found you. Okay, so back to it. Okay, so in no particular order, first one is going to be, oh, and then Marlene, I'm sorry, I showed this on my last video and she said I showed it too fast. She didn't catch what it was. And I did message it to her already in a link to the chart, but it's Honeybee Hill by Blackbird Design. I'm actually going to stitch both of them, but I bought it for this. This I love. And here's the back. I have a little round box here. This is a shaker box. They're so expensive. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do them on like, I don't know, like on one of those like paper mache boxes or something. And then do this. So that is start number 1. When I have to, Duke, can you lay down? Lay down, bubbers. Number 2 is Colonial Dry Goods Little House Needleworks. I think I showed this on a video not too terribly long ago. I love this so much. Can't wait to start that. Next is Duke. Please lay down. Next is, this is out of it's called Reindeer's Winter. And this is Primitive Needle. Oh, what is the name of it? Oh, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher Magazine. And this is the winter number 4. And that is ridiculously cute. It's actually, it's 2 reindeer and 2 trees. And that's really cute. So that is a start. Duke, lay down. Dukesy doos. I don't like you pacing. You're my little baby. 15 minutes. Okay, next is Plum Street, John and Abigail Adams. I bought that last year. Just haven't started it yet. You're fine. And after that, I was inspired by Miss Abby Bella Stitch to start this after seeing, she was helping me pick out some charts. So she was doing personal videos for me. And this, so cute. I knew I had this one. I bought this. I intended it to start this year for, to do like an Easter project, and I just never got around to it, but I forgot I had it. And then I saw hers and I was like, I gotta dig that out. That is totally gonna be a start for me. It's Rebecca by Kathy Barrick. And I wanna say somebody else, oh my gosh, was it Yvonne, the Night Owl Stitcher? Or was she mentioning it? Or was Abby mentioning it? Someone was just recently talking about this. I don't know about starting it, or I can't remember. I've watched so many videos in the past, this weekend. And then next is another Kathy Barrick. And this This I actually saw. So I've had a lot of people like messaging me and tagging me on Instagram posts because they've done the same, the jewelry box that I showed a few videos ago, which I'm stitching a Blackbird design project for that. And I'm hoping to get it done in the midst of all this Mania madness and have it by the end of the month to show to you guys, because I did paint the box already. It's so cute. I love it. So a lot of people who, that box was meant for like a stitched piece on top of it. I mean, it's got like a little recessed area in it. So, I mean, it's not my original idea. I'm sure a million stitchers before me have done it. And so I'm loving that. If you've ever done anything like that and you'd like me to show it, if you tag me in a post on Instagram, I'm going to stop asking people. I'm just going to assume it's okay to show them. So Marla, and I'm sorry, I don't remember her Instagram name off the top of my head. But I will post a picture of it here with of her Instagram, and I'll have her Instagram screen name here. But so she stitched this on the box. So she stitched this. And lighter fabric too, which I am going to do it. I'm doing it on my standby platinum. But it's really pretty. It's like this bird, and then it's got it's so cute. And the colors are much more vibrant than the picture is. You know, pictures never do it justice. And it's so pretty. I can't wait to start that one. Next is Prairie Schooler. And I actually have already stitched this. And I have that as an idea for a top of a box. And anyways, I've wanted to do this right here, the snow day. Can you see that? Just this little one. So that should be really quick to stitch. Next is one I had bought over this past winter and just kind of ran out of time stitching holiday stuff. So I'm going to start this Brenda Gervais Snow for Christmas, and I'm going to be stitching the sheep. I am going to be stitching that in wool, and I'll show that to you when I actually start. And then, okay, here is, okay, so I bought this after, I need to unsubscribe from Brian from Blitz Stitch because he gets me in trouble with big projects. Because he doesn't really do small projects, and I don't do big projects, but the stuff that he stitches I love. So he is working on this, and I'm super excited because he just had a bunch of finishes, and in his last video, he said that he's going to be going back to this. And he's you know, he does that crazy stitching on the diagonal. I just cannot figure that out, but it's cool to watch. So he's got actually this. Like he's got her done, and I think it comes down like right here. So I'm not going to do that. I'll be starting in this corner, working down. But I'm really excited. It's just so pretty. And, ooh. Okay, so I have this one. The other one that I really wanted to stitch, and Suzette. See, it's your fault, Suzette. She, in her video, said she said her ex-husband has stitched a bunch of, I don't know if a bunch, but she has stitched some Charles Wysocki's. And I actually have a kit, a hard to find kit. And I kind of made this rule for myself that until I finish my my farm scene, that was also a kit, and I was just going to rotate in another kit when I was done with that. So I thought maybe that would help, because I have just, it's always in the back of my mind to finish that. I just can't seem to find the time to finish it. So I thought maybe if I start another kit for Mania and get it underway, Duke, that maybe that would motivate me to get that finished. So I have either this Jamlin kit or the Charles Wysocki, and I have, it's Macintosh Milk. So if you haven't seen that, I'll take a picture of it and insert it here. So those are my two kit choices, and I think I'll let you guys decide. So if you would, if you have a preference to which one you like better, comment below. And whichever one gets the most votes, I'll just do it that way because I can't decide. So thank you in advance for commenting. Okay, and then next is Too Fine Use. And this is the one that Jenny, an Instagram friend, sent to me and is borrowing to me. And I got the linen for that. Oh, and I will show you this just because it's fun. So I got natural linen. It's so pretty. I think the sheep will really pop on that. And I'm going to be stitching them. Duke, oh, he's such a puppy. He chews on everything. I have one DMC, but the rest I'm going to be stitching in merino wool. You see that? How fun are those? They're a little halo-y, and I think that it'll just give it a little bit of texture, and I think that'll be kind of fun. And they're not super expensive. I mean, they're priced about the same as a skein of overdyed. And my L&S carries all of that, which is really nice. These are, you know what I'll do is, I don't know what I'll do. What are you doing, Dookie? What are you doing, Dookie? 23 minutes? What? Okay, next. Village of Hawk Run Hollow. Now, if you watch my videos, you know I've started it. And I have framed, I haven't shown this in a long time, but, so I have the top row done. Ugh, it's kind of smelly. I have the top row done. I have the outlining, and so I'm going to be starting block 4. I love this so much, and I'm really excited to get back to it. And it's stitched on a 40 count. And I really like that. And you're Sophie whining. Next is, it's a primitive hair design, but it was in an issue of Primitive Needle. And it was in the 2016 spring issue. That is really cute. So I'm going to be stitching that. I'm going to be stitching that on some linen that I dyed myself. And I dyed this using Suzette's tutorial, the Primitive Stitcher. I had a question. Somebody asked me after I showed my... I'll get to it. I'll just go over it when we get to it. Okay. Then next is another primitive hair design, and this one is Yuletide. And this one was in the 2016 Christmas winter issue of Primitive Needle. If you don't get that magazine, you should. I actually have the digital subscription, and you get all the you get access to all the back issues, and you can just print these out. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I have no idea how much it was, but I thought it was super reasonable for all the charts that I printed out. I actually printed these out to do for Freebie February. A lot of these starts in here are ones that I printed out for that I really wanted to do. This kind of reminds me, Brenda Gervais has a pattern of a Santa standing in front of a fireplace, which I really, really like. But this one was free in my magazine, so I thought I would do this one first. And it's ridiculously adorable. So there's that one. Next is, this is another Plum Street His and Hers Thanksgiving stocking. I want to say that Vanna enabled me on this one. And Vanna, thank you so much for your really sweet and kind words in your last video. I am always shocked and amazed when people mention me, and I've heard my name mentioned several times and by some of my favorite floss tubers, and I just love you guys so much. The fact that I'm flattered, one, that you watch me, because I think your skill level and everything that you do is way above mine, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate the shout outs, and I appreciate that you guys watch, and you guys say the nicest things, and it really motivates me to continue to do this, and it makes it a lot more fun than people crab on Stitch Mania and kind of suck the fun out of it. But those of you that really, you know, take the time to be nice, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. It makes it, you know, I don't really go anywhere, which I'm fine with. I'm a pretty insular person, so, but this is kind of gives me my level of interaction with people, and it's really appreciated. And if I can enable you, great. That's what I'm here for. So anyways, I'm pretty sure I was enabled by Vanna, and I don't know if it was this design in particular. No, it wasn't. It was a Carriage House sampling stocking. And so I went and started researching or looking up patterns, and I found these, and I thought that they were so cute. So I ordered these. And I actually have the little, I'm doing different charms and stuff, but I'll go into that when I do my updates. I'm going to try and do a weekly update. We'll see if that really happens. Okay, so these, I don't even remember to have to go back and look at my video from my year of starts, but these, I do know for sure that these were supposed to be Mania starts last year that never happened. And so then, because they're all here, then they went on my year of whips. And as you can see, they're still in the package, not started. I don't particularly enjoy beading. It's not like, I don't know, I don't think it's really difficult. It's just, I like the monotony and the relaxing part of just stitching big blocks of colors. I don't mind that at all. So anyways, so I have 2 Mill Hill kits. The first one is Sleigh. I think I've had this. Yeah. I bought this last year for Mania because I really wanted to do one. And I just never got around to doing it. But, and then this one, I don't particularly care much for the perforated paper on these designs. And they're kind of, I mean, they're not huge, but they're bigger. So I'm actually going to be doing this one on linen, on a 28 count linen. Just something I pulled out of my stash. I had it, so I thought, what the heck. I don't use 28 count a lot, so it probably wouldn't get used otherwise. He's staring at the door because I don't know if you can hear Sophie whining, but she is. Okay, and it's rainy and yucky out, so they can't go outside today, and I'm just so depressed. Okay, and then next is, this is another Brenda Gervais. And this one is called Where Hearts Rest. And that was supposed to be another spring start for me, but I didn't get around to it. And so one of my big downfalls last year was that I didn't have the floss for a lot of these. So when I kitted these up, I made sure that I had all the flosses and stuff. I made lists. It took me 2 days to do it. And I don't know how I managed to screw it up, but I did somehow. And I now have a bunch in here that don't have quite all the floss. And then I have a huge bag of floss that I don't know why I bought them, because they don't seem to match any of my projects. Yet I went through and recorded them all. I don't know. If you guys have an easy way that you chart stuff or kit stuff up, please let me know, because I can't seem to get my act together. The next is a Foxwood Crossing, and I have, hang on, I'll grab it. Okay, and there, clickety click click. Come here, Sophie. Come here. Come here. Sophie. Sophie, come here. Come on. Sophie, come here. Come here. Come here. Sophie. Come here. This is Sophie. Oh. She's our German short hair. She's friggin' baby. Yes. Did you think Mommy left you? Hmm? Did you think Mommy left you? Be sad. Now Lucy's down there all by herself. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Okay. Can you get down now? Okay. Ah. Okay. Yes, I know. She loves a snuggle. And if anybody who's got German short hairs, they're all kind of the same. They, when they sleep in bed with you, they sleep in bed with you. Like they climb under the covers, and I think their short coats are always cold. Okay, Duke, Duke. Okay, lay down. Oh, Duke, Duke. He is so naughty. He's such a provoker. Stop. He chases the girls around and he just bites the backs of their legs. He's so obnoxious. Okay, next is Foxwood Crossing. It's this little pincushion. It's a bed. And it is going to be super cute. I've had the bed for a long time. I think this may have been a Mania from last year too that never got started. And it is also on my year of whips. So, see how much this is going to help me? This is not going to make me crazy. This is here to motivate and to inspire. That's what I'm going with today. Okay, and then, okay, Duke, stop provoking now. Leave her alone. Yeah, she poor old girl. Okay, and then this I just got this and I got it half off. I love Brenda Keys. Love it. The colors in there, so pretty. I'll give a better shot once I start it. But got that all ready to go, so I'm looking forward to starting that. Next is another pattern out of Primitive Needle. This one is out of the 2016 A Christmas Winter Edition. That one is gorgeous. I love that. Okay. So these are all, like I said, I have a lot of magazine starts. Next is going to be Let Freedom Ring. So that's not quite all kitted up. And I'm going to make another attempt at dyeing fabric. I'm going to be starting that probably later in the month. And then one thing I want to mention too. Darn it. Oh, I have them up here. Let me see if I can find one real quick. I know they're in my Quaker coffee bag. So Gerald Ginger Stitcher, he's on YouTube here, had a couple videos where he kind of gave shout out to Color and Cotton. And so I thought, and he's saying, yep, they're really nice variegation and very reasonably priced. So I finally, let me see if I can find one. Okay, here. Does anybody else's LNS do this? So ours, because of the way they have their display, they wind all, oops. They wind all of their floss like this. Kind of makes me a little bit crazy, but okay, so this is typical of 5 yards of what you get. This is full skein when you order. And this is pretty typical of all the Gast, Classic Color Works, Weeks. This is what you get from Color and Cotton. You get an extra 3 yards. Hers are 8 yards. And look at those colors. I don't know if you can. The colors, the variegation is so pretty. And here I have another one. I love these colors. There's, I mean, this is what I feel like, how I feel like variegated floss should look. They're all very definitely brown tones, but the, hopefully you can see that, but they're just so pretty. I am definitely going to be ordering more of these, and Gerald, totally right. Very economical, beautiful floss. And if you haven't ordered from her, you should. I believe she dyes as they're ordered. So, okay. So anyways, I'm going to be going back. This was gifted to me, racked to me by someone on Instagram, Beth. So thank you. So I'm going to be starting this, and I'm actually, I think I'm going to do it all in red, because I look at everything that Abby does, all those samplers that she does, so she's got kind of an affinity for the monotone reds, and they're like stunning. And this is Quaker Christmas. So I think I'm going to do it in red. And then this is actually green. It looks black, but it's not. The colors call for green. So I think I'm going to do it in Color and Cotton. I'm going to do some kind of red and then do just a gold DMC and I don't know. A gold and a green DMC. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to order those like this week, because it does, she dyes them as she goes, or as they're ordered. So it does take a little bit before you get them. Okay, and then next, oops, is a Blackbird design. It's called Small Token. And that should be quick. Actually, there's more stitching on it than you would think with how little it is. But it should still be, hopefully, a finish. Then I am going to be starting, finally, Coffee Quaker. Everybody's seen that. I'm going with mostly recommended threads and mixing in some of the Color and Cotton. And, oh, and then someone on my last video had asked me, so this is my Coffee Saves Lives, which I haven't touched. See, Yvonne, you're fine. You're going to finish it before I am. Please don't. You can't touch it until June. So somebody had asked me, and Vanna had mentioned that I did this dyeing technique where, you know, I kind of dipped this in the dye, and I used walnut ink, or walnut crystals, and then stamped it on here. This is not my idea. This was Suzette, Primitive Stitcher, again. This was, and she does have a tutorial for dyeing fabrics. Most of my fabrics that I've dyed myself were using her tutorials. And I will, I'm going to link, I'll try and link her video, the actual video of the dyeing technique. But you can go through and check out her videos. And so I'm not going to do a tutorial because it's already been done. But you will go there and learn from the expert. So that is that. And then next we have my Dookie Doo-Doo. Right? My Dookie Doo. Okay, so if you remember, this is another, I got this for $4.50 at my LNS, half off. And I don't normally do silks because they're crazy expensive, but this is my Dookie Doo-Doo. Okay, so I just want you to look. See how the butt cheek is black? Come here, Dookie. Come here. Come here, come here. Look at the real Dookie Doo-Doo. I don't think I'm going to do the face black because I think it'll be just too hard. But look at, he's got, oh. he's got black butt cheek too. This is my favorite. So is that not meant to be him or what? See that? So, yeah, that's totally him. So I'm really excited to get that done. And because it's my Dookie Doo-Doo, he'll be done in silk. Yep, that's right. Don't tell Gary. Just kidding. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I sprung for that. I do have some dinky dye silks that I've used, and I mean, I do like them, but they're so expensive I don't know that I'd ever really switch over to them. Okay, and then, sorry, I'm trying to keep this organized. Okay, then next is another Plum Street. And this one I've also shown in a previous video. I'm not going to take it out. This is Farmstead Christmas, and it's going to be done on Murky, which I'm super excited about. Look at that fantastic fabric. Is that going to look phenomenal on that? And if you're thinking I'm crazy, you just wait. It's going to look great. Okay, can you two stop? Duke, 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 Duke. Okay, we're getting to the end. Okay, and then next, sorry, I have a hair mouth, is Little House Needleworks, State Fair. I will be recharting that sheep into a goat. I'm doing it on that pretty blue fabric. And then originally I was going to just do ornaments for Mania because I have wanted to get these started forever. And then I was going to make 8 starts. You know, 8 days of starts, but I had too much stuff that I wanted to do. So I'm just doing one. And I'm just going to do them order that they are in the book. So I'll be starting with, and these should be, I say fairly quick, but they're actually fairly large. I'm kind of surprised. They end up to be like 4 inches. So yeah, I'm going to be starting with the cow. So that one. And you know, everything Prairie Schooler is cute. So that will be fun. And then next is oh my gosh, where's the pattern? Or let's see, where's the picture? What is this? Oh, these are some freebies. That's why there's no picture. Okay, and these I'm just going to show you because they're freebies. Okay, first one is called Bok Bok by Plum Street. It is a turkey. You can see that. And the next one, so that is actually, I'm pretty sure you can find that on their blog. Doesn't say on here, but it should be on the blog. And all the designers have some freebies. And the next one, I'm doing them on the same fabric, so they're in the same baggie. The next one, oh, I do have a picture of this one. It's called Cookie's House. And this one, oh, this was in the 2016 Primitive Needle, or Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. 2016 Christmas winter issue. There's not too much to that, so that should be pretty quick. And then next, oh my gosh, this is seeming overwhelming right now. Oh, and on my last video, if you saw it with Gary, Farm Boy, that was not the first Stitchy gift he ever got me. This one was for Valentine's Day. Remember, this is the one I ruined the surprise because I opened the mail. This is another Brenda Gervais. I love her designs. And it's February. It's called February Doorbells. It's the wordplay series. The picture is really dark. It's not my camera. It's like the picture is crap. But okay, so that's that. And then next is, this was supposed to be my April ornament that I never got done. Didn't start, so I'm going to be starting that. And it's the 2016 Little House Needleworks ornament. And that should be fairly quick. And then this one might throw you for a loop because this one isn't really me, but I saw this and I'm like, I have to stitch that. The colors, which you're not going to be able to see because I have them in a yellow sandwich bag, but the colors are so pastel-y and oh, they're just So pretty. And it is from Brooks Books, and you can find it, I think you can find it on brooksbooks.com. On her, I think it's on her regular site or her blog. Doesn't say on here. But it's Brooks Books Publishing. The pattern is called The Happy Couple. Look at those, like sugary, it's like candy, those colors. I love it. So this is a freebie. And I think that that's going to be cute. And I was just noticing when I was kitting it up, which I didn't realize, is there's some beading in here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, or if I'm just going to fill it in. We'll see. Because I don't have the beads. Okay, and then my last, so that should be 29 if you're counting. My last two. One is, and I did go to Stitchville last week. I don't know when. Friday, I think. And they did not have the chart in stock, so I'm ordering it. And it is, oh, and who I've seen doing this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I should have looked it up. There's been some Stitch Mania posts, and I follow her on Instagram. And she's stitching it, and her progress is amazing, and it's so pretty. And then I was looking at past issues of, oops, the dogs are doing that. Can you just stop? Okay. Sorry, I just tuned them. I don't hear them wrestling anymore because this is an all-day thing. Can you see it? Sophie's laying on the ground, and Duke is torturing her. My hair is a mess. The humidity from the rain is killing it. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so I was watching, I've been watching back past issues or past videos of Gem Stitch. And I don't know if she's finished it or not. I think the last one, so I'm watching her current ones. I keep up with those. And then I've gone back, and I think I'm to August of last year. And, she was really close to a finish then. I don't know if she's finished it or not. We'll have to wait and see. Don't tell me. But hers is really pretty. And she did it on the opalescent fabric, which I'm not going to do it on opalescent, but I thought about it. It's so pretty. Because I'm going to just dye it myself, the fabric myself. So unless I totally bomb at it. And then maybe I'll do opalescent. But it's super pretty. So that is going to be one of my reward pieces. And the other, I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be a reproduction sampler. So anyway, so I'm going to do one of those, and I think I might do it in silk. So it's not going to be something I'm going to kit up right away because I can't afford to do that. And yeah, and our pasteurizer just died. So we're pasteurizing on the stove right now. Pasteurizers aren't cheap. They're like $500. So we're still working on trying to repair it. But in the meantime, we don't have enough time in the day as it is, and now we're having to manually pasteurize all the milk. It's such a pain in the butt, but anywhoosies, yeah, so I hope you're enjoying Mania. I can't wait to see what all of you guys are stitching. I am loving the videos right now, and it's super fun to be doing videos this year, so that I'm not only just participating at home and watching you guys, but that you can see my progress as well. I really enjoyed that last year, so I am really looking forward to it. And so hopefully I'm going to try and come back like this weekend. I don't know if during the week is really hard for me. Like, I'm sure my son is probably waiting for me to pick him up at the libraries. So I better get going. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more progress. Have a great week. Bye.